Hello and welcome! My name is Corey. I'm the youth director of the Chosen Generation Youth Ministry at the Master's House, and this is another episode of Heroes of Faith! Yeah, I'm gonna do that every time, and it's just gonna get better. So, today we are gonna be talking about Abraham. Again, we are going through Hebrews chapter 11, the chapter of faith, and I can tell you Abraham is in here multiple times. So we're going to focus in on a specific section of his. Specifically, this is chapter 11, verse 8 through 9. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing where he went. By faith he sojourned into the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. So we talked last time about hanging on to the promises of God and not letting our circumstances take away our focus or our ability to hold on to those promises. And this is a perfect example of stepping out on faith, because after holding on to the promises of God and believing on them, the next step is to act on them. I love that it says that Abraham went to a strange country, because that immediately in my head lets me know he was uncomfortable. Anytime something is strange, I'm always uncomfortable. Maybe that says more about me, but I don't think I'm alone in that feeling. So it's important to realize that Abraham had to go somewhere uncomfortable in order to receive the promises of God. He had to hang on to those promises, go outside of his comfort zone, and then he could receive that inheritance that the Lord had for him. He did not send Abraham alone, though, which is a big thing. He sent Jacob and Isaac with him, his sons. And not only does it say that they're his sons, it says that they also shared and believed in the same inheritance. We're starting to build sort of, how do you go out and step out on faith? So what does this mean to me? What does this mean to me? Am I supposed to go to journey to some strange land? Well, not necessarily. Honestly, right now, I think we're already there. I think we're in a strange land. Currently, we're in some form of lockdown and release, and there's a lot of high anxiety around, well, should I be going out? Should I be staying home? We are all currently in a strange land having to walk by faith. And this tells us that we can find strength in the promises of God. We can walk by faith by remembering what our inheritance is and what he has promised us. The other thing that's really great about this is, again, God did not send Abraham alone. We are not walking through this alone. Have you ever been in an uncomfortable situation? Maybe you're in a new place or a new situation. How much better is it if you have someone with you whom you know and who is comfortable, right? Maybe it's your friend. Maybe it's, for me, it's, if I'm ever in a party, I'm uncomfortable. That's just who I am, and it's super fun. But as long as I have a friend or my wife there, or, I will immediately gravitate to them. And I will say, okay, we can do this together. And that's how God set this up. We can walk through difficult times by being with those that share in that same inheritance, those that have the same faith in the promises that God has given us. We can find strength and support in those people. And here's the other thing. We can also give strength and support, right? Friendship, just like being a brother or sister in the Lord, that's a two-way street, right? I can help those around me feel comfortable by supporting them and saying, hey, this is strange to me too. I'm uncomfortable, but we can get through this together. We can lean on the promises of God, and we can lean on each other, whom the Lord has given to us. Basically, long story short, there is not only safety in numbers, but there is strength, and there is peace, and there is security and support in remembering the promises of God and walking forward and taking that step of faith. That's really all I've got for you guys. My question now is, who is your support? Who is the person that you want by your side when you take those steps of faith? Comment down below, let me know. Thanks to you guys for watching and clicking. We're going to keep doing this. No one asked for it, but I'm going to keep doing it. Please keep an eye out for those further ones, and we'll see you next time.